Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Dawnless Days Battlefield today, and we have the Riders of Rohan defending the gates of Erebor. The dwarves have gone on holiday and they've left it in charge of Rohan, and they are here today to defend a glorious coalition against them. We have two Isengard armies, we have an Eastling army, and I believe we also have Dunland. So this is going to be an interesting one for sure. And already we have a bit of action underway here. We have some Wyand Stormers here battling against some Rohirrim here. I mean, this was just a little jokey little battle we decided to do. And I felt, you know what, why not? Let's do it on the Battle of Five Armies. It'll be kind of like the map for that. That'll be kind of fun. We don't always see it, and it's nice to come back and show it off occasionally. But yeah, so we have an interesting scenario. Basically, one of the rules is you couldn't go up here and just cap the point. We were just deciding to fight in the open ground over here. And yes, so it's going to be a tough one, that is for sure. We have two Rohan armies and one Wooden Realm. So yeah, we have a 4v3 today. And decided to do this because, well, usually good does much better than evil. I mean, this is going to be tough because both of them chose to play Rohan. But Rohan has got good calves. Lots of Knights of the Mark over here available, and yeah, they've got lots of early retainers, which are a pretty strong and steady unit. And also, it seems like the elves have just brought endless archers here. I mean, they've got Garrison the Hornburg as well from Rohan, but yeah, there is, what, about 6 units over there, another 3 up here. There are 9 elven archer units, so it's going to be brutal. We've got an Elven King all the way over here. I don't know what he's doing exactly here, but I guess he's just like looking for anything in the back. But yeah, we have Champion Reavers over here. And we have, yeah, more Champion Reavers. We have Dunherd Marauders as well, all hiding in this little corner. If the Elven King comes up here, he is going to be in for a surprise, that's for sure. Thing is, like, he's going out here to go and, like, check and see if there's anything there. I guess he was just thinking because, obviously, the evil forces can spawn back here, which they did. But he didn't realize how far back they could spawn, I guess. So he's decided not to go any further, maybe. We also have Theodred over here, and I believe we also have, I don't know what the other general is. It might be Theoden. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't know what the other Rohan general is because I can't see him. But yeah, so it's going to be an interesting one, that is for sure. But if you enjoy Lord of the Rings action and would like to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. Ah, I found him. The other general is Theoden. Okay, so there you go. And he's hidden right around the back, so he's ready to go out the back way if needs be. But yes, if you want to get involved in some Dawnless Day action as well with scenarios, just like multiplayer battles, or get involved in some of our very awesome streams, then do remember to join the Discord. The link's down below in the description. But yeah, the pikes here of Isengard, and also I think we've got just we've got some Wyand Storms as well. Okay, no, the Storms retreated. But yeah, just the pikes alone are just going to cut through these mustard spears. They're just easy pickings. Look at the bodies already. I mean, many of these might be from the Stormers, but I mean, still the pikes have done well. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be an interesting one, that's for sure. I mean, Isengard is a really strong faction, good faction to go up against the Wooden Realm. They've got really strong armor, so that all those arrows are going to take much more effort to like pierce the armor. It still seems like the Elven King is really looking up here. He's really, like, I mean, if Dunland just kind of like wanted to do wanted to go down, they could probably snipe him. I don't know where he's going. I wonder if he's going all the way around. And he's going like round the back, and he's just gonna go and like support Theoden. I wonder if that's what he's gonna do. But as you can see, the mustard spears retreating. They're actually giving ground. It looks like. The pike kind of came out of formation there, so that's unfortunate. They should still do the job. They are shaken. Looks like they're going to go into a nice column formation. Also, as you can see here, we were staying well away from the river. We would have assaulted the entire line if we could. But yeah, the archers here of the elves would just be able to gun us down. So we're like, yeah, stay away from the edge and avoid those 6 elven archer units just waiting there. We have the Locrium halberdiers here. Loads of these guys being sent up. We have plenty of Locrium bows in behind as well. So yeah, let's see how the halberds do. I mean, they should do well against all these swords here. I mean, they should just have no issues at all. And we're seeing some Knights of the Mark as well getting focused on by archers. I think they might be trying to take out the garrison of the Hornburg as well, perhaps. But here we go. We already have the Eastlings engaged down here. They're battling against the Erling Retainers. And let's see who wins this one. I mean, I imagine the polearms, but Eastlings Halberdiers are okay, but they're nothing special. Put it like that. They're not exactly limited. That's why you can bring about 6 or, well, as many as you want. You can bring more than 6. Because they're nothing special. I mean, if they gun them down with these Garrison of the Hornburg units, then they could potentially do a lot of damage. Cavalry here already taking a lot of casualties. This is not good. This one down at 57 just got shot to pieces. But, I mean, they're going to have to do that. Rohan's cav is good. We're now seeing more early rotations going here. I mean, they are getting little flanks going on now. The halberdiers. My crossbows are already starting to break. So that's a problem. I thought they were going to be having they'd last a little longer than that. But yeah, the elves are burning through this ammunition. They're already about half ammunition here. They are losing a few men. I'm like trying to shoot these guys down with my crossbows. Like in the shield wall. But it's just not working. It's just not happening. The elves here, they're getting ready. They're also safe on this sledge. You can't come up this ledge, which is a bit annoying. I kind of would like them to change that. But then at the same time, it just gives the defenders a pretty good spot as well to defend, I guess. Yeah, they're gunning down these pikes. I mean, they haven't killed any yet, but I'm sure the numbers will start to drop soon. We are seeing polearms win across the front over here as well.
From the enemy. This is shameful.
But anyway, I'm now bringing up some Grenadiers, and I'm going to try and get them in action. I'm going to see what we can do there with those Grenadiers. They are flanking here, and they are causing a few issues. They're starting to die, these halberdiers. They're losing over on that far side against Erling Retainers. Like I said, it can happen. They just need to get it right. I mean, they're losing a fair few men there. My Grenadiers are getting a little bit too close for comfort. They need to get back. Here we go. They throw some grenades. Oh, and they've thrown them at the guard of the Golden Hall. Oh my god. Brutal. Brutal. This unit's now finished. Look at the amount of dead and dying. And that unit, yeah, is gone to 41 men. Just like that. Grenadiers are so brutal. And there's no archers over here. There's not enough archers. More grenades going off. Blowing up more of these retainers. This is brutal. I mean, they are shooting me now. I think Garrison and Hornburg are trying to open up. But I've thrown most of my ammunition. I'm not going to like lose the Grenadiers quickly enough. And also, these Grenadiers got decent armor. More grenades going off. My gosh. It's brutal. And there you go, that's another unit of Erling Retainers gone, and I still have a little bit of ammo. And I decided to just throw straight ahead of me. I was like, well, this unit's flanking, so let's hit it. And then I sent in the White Hand Grenadiers, and they've got like probably a good 200 kills already. And then we have chariots coming in. The Wainwright is seeing an opportunity with the archers distracted. They go in and they are causing chaos. I mean, this is a thin line of Retainers, and chariots also have a right to pull through. That's how they operate. You can't just leave them in combat. They don't really have a charge bonus in this. Yeah, look at this. Already seeing off these garrisons in Hornburg easily. Now having to see more Erling Retainers shifted across. I mean, I feel like Rohan on this side has got far too much infantry here. We've got Axe Stains here. We've got Erling Retainers in reserve. The elves are holding fine. They're beating the Uruks, in fact, in some areas. So that's a real, that's a bit of a waste of troops there. We're seeing Isengard troops flanking through here. So yeah, we actually decided, you know, obviously we said we couldn't go and cap the cap points up here and end the game. So we decided we're just going to use the city of Dale and just sneak around and just try and get after these last Garland archers this way and try and get in the back lines and see what we can do. I still have one more Grenadier, but I'm saving him for now. But yeah, the chariots right now are going off. I mean, the cavalry is probably also trying to deal with that. With those chariots, but they can't get anywhere near them. They've retreated as quickly as they arrived. And you see a guard of the Golden Hall. They're battling on. They're trying to do their bit. They're already too weak. Too weak and feeble after being grenaded to pieces. Again, cavalry being shot. Just allowed to be shot. He needed to move his cavalry much quicker than this. But here we go. We have cavalry on the way here. We have the Elven King moving up. And we also have Theoden, so some strong cavalry here. But there is plenty of cav waiting for them. Clan Raiders all back here. A lot of clan Raiders. And a Bane in the steps. They got more than enough to deal with this cavalry. I mean, in fairness, the Clan Raiders are levy, but they are also melee cav. So after they take the charge, they are going to be okay in combat. I mean, yeah, I mean, Elven King's heavy command. He's not even like a shock cav. So there's that as well. I'm sending shock infantry in the direction as well to support the cav. I have so much in reserve, to be honest. I have plenty of infantry, an abundance of it. These polearms down here still poking away, doing their thing. I mean, these polearms here are just staying still. They're just keeping a nice long wall. Even if they're not engaging anything, they've just got to keep a wall of polearms. And it keeps everything beyond that wall of polearms safe. We do have a general, though, all the way over here. My ally has sent his White and Storm general all the way up, and he is getting surrounded by Axthanes right now. Cav in here as well. I mean, if these Knights of the Mark get some good charges, they could do a lot of damage to these Wyand Stormers at the back. I don't know if they really got the greatest charge in the world. Seeing Garrison the Hornburg also in combat, they're taking on Uruk-hai infantry. I mean, they are pretty good in combat, the Garrison the Hornburg, but I don't know if they're able to stop a fresh Uruk infantry unit. Let's have a look out on the other side. Yeah, you can see that the Isengard troops are emerging from this this little sneaky move going on around here, and we're going to see a charge on these Lasgarlan archers, which, to be fair, they're out of ammo now. They have kind of lost their purpose. And there is also Theodred over here. He may be the one to support the dwindling Rohan line here, which is being held together by cavalry. Or he might want to maybe go over here and deal with these troops that are now emerging from Dale. Real problem over here because Theoden is very much trapped in combat, and if Theoden dies, morale for the Rohan army over there will falter. Not so much for the Elven King if he dies. The elves are too elite that they don't give a damn about their general dying. I mean, in fairness, another thing, how would you even know if your general had died at this point? I mean, you haven't seen Theoden the entire battle. He just said, okay guys, hold this position. I'm going to go and do a little reconnaissance and I'll be back at some point. He never returned. I guess that's maybe why you think he's dead, because he never returned. But you actually never saw him fall. Shouldn't really get that debuff, arguably you could say. Elven King down here, by the way, is entirely surrounded. You can see the unit here in the center, in its silver armor. You can see Thranduil as well, in his white hair. His blonde white hair. Being surrounded by Clan Raiders and the Baden Steps. He's going to have a rough time there. Pike's being broken here, so I mean that's something. Other retainers are holding the line for now over on this side. They've actually taken the offensive here. Pike's still losing here, though. This is actually kind of like interesting to see. Pikes actually do struggle. Once they're like in close combat. I don't know if they were just like not set up properly, but they've got infantry support, so they should be okay. But they are struggling against early retainers and also the Lasgarlan blades. I mean, they are getting flanked slowly, I guess. Here you can see that might not be helping, but yeah, they're having a rough time. My other Grenadiers now in there trying to do their bit. They're throwing grenades. We're just throwing grenades at anything. What are we hitting? Oh, we're going for the Axthanes back here. I mean, this could kill the general of our ally, but it's a risk worth taking for kills. at the explosions going on in the background. An enemy general's fallen? Oh, Theoden is dead. I mean, not that the Rohan army would know, that he's so far away. And the Elven King will be surely following pretty soon. But now look at this. Dunland brings down his sneaky cav in the back. We've got 4 fresh cav units here that are now just going to be able to help mop up what remains of this army. And you can tell now that the evil forces, they penetrated the line. And it's only a matter of time until they win. I mean, this line over here is holding well. And this is what I mean. I feel like they threw too much in here and didn't help protect this side enough. I also feel like the elves putting all their archers over here, yeah, that really helped. Like, just keep us away from this river. But we can't then assault up here, so it doesn't really matter. They would have been better putting the elven archers interspersing them everywhere, just to make sure that things like Grenadiers couldn't like come up close because they just get shot at. And also, it would also help against the polearms. Like, those Lokian polearms would have been stopped in their tracks if there was a line of elven archers just waiting for them. Lords of Lasgarland here, and they've now got engaged. Taking on some Dunherd Chosen. Another good unit for these archers to have shot if it got into the fight. These guys literally have no armor. Yeah, but the Dunherd Marauders now arrive. But in the back lines, I mean, all these troops that they're fighting are elves. It's going to be pretty tough still for like the Dunland Cav. Not an easy walk in fact, but now we're seeing chariots. And they're about to just smash into the back of these guys. Look at that. In they go, and they're probably going to be able to just get themselves all the way through one side and out the other. Yeah. Just knocking down everything's in the way. Imagine just like mind your own business, fighting, like just trying to avoid being speared by a pike. Then you get knocked in the back by a chariot. The worst way to go. They are losing some though. These Wayne Rider Chiefs are starting to die. Again, I'm sure they got great kills. Wyan Stormers Hig, Wyan Grenadiers, sorry, still going off. I think I am killing my general at this point. But I was like, screw it. It's acceptable losses. But I do honestly apologize to my ally for just killing his general, basically. Probably the best use of my grenades, but I just threw a minute. I just threw my grenades at anything that was in range. The grenades did their job. We broke those early retainers, and you can now see that we're starting to break the line over here. We've got early retainers breaking Lasgarland Lasgarland blades wavering as well. Tongue twisted that one apparently. The Urukai pikes over here getting harassed by Theodred, but it might not be enough. It might not be enough for victory. Something tells me it won't be. The archers up here as well are kind of trapped between a rock and a hard place because my pikes and also the Wyan Stormers here can trap them on the bridge. And on the other end, they have these champion reavers just minding their own business, spearing whatever elves get in the way of them. Kill them all, boys. Kill them all. As you can see here, we're just seeing the last resistance. I mean, but we're seeing mass breaking here now. I mean, Warcry is being popped, and so many units are breaking. Berserkers popping Warcry, I imagine. They just broke so much. I mean, one charge from these Dunherd Marauders probably in the back of all this probably breaks it as well. There's still really healthy elves up here, like 88 out of 100. It's a shame because they just didn't get into the fight. Again, could the elven infantry be used interspersed everywhere just to like try and support the line, trying to help the Rohan players? It's hard to say. Obviously, it's going to be tough with the 4v3. If they had maybe a Dwarven player instead of another Rohan player, had like one Rohan, one Dwarf, one Elf, then they may have had a chance. But it's hard to say.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
I mean, to be fair, Rohan is not a faction you really need in this scenario, because if they're going to defend in this just like gap here, you don't need cav really. You maybe need like 1 or 2 just to like put out any fires. But you really don't need that much. You don't need like 4 or 5 like they had. 6 if you include the general. But good charge in the back here by Theodred. One last hurrah. In he goes. Where is he himself? Where is the prince? There he is with his sword out. Chop him down, boys. Chop him down. Your father, King Theoden, would be proud. Is he going to fall? Is he going to die? I don't know. Oh, he broke instead. But he might be about to die. He is kind of trapped in there. There are a few elves still holding on this bridge. Still trying to do their bit. Pikes again losing decisively. So I mean, it's very doable for Pikes to just get outpositioned and beaten. That's why the Uruk-hai Pike units are so big, to make up for those losses, because they're not the greatest Pike unit in the world. And there you go, a decisive victory for Isengard and its allies. So we'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. And like I said, I was playing as one of the Isengard armies. I was playing as the one with the Grenadiers in it, getting 330 kills with one of them and 130 with the other. And then we got 140 kills with the Uruk infantry, but not really many other kills anywhere else. Yeah, it wasn't like a high-scoring game for me. I just really was using my Grenadiers and just let my ally assault for the rest of the game. But yeah, then we have Peppy, one of my allies, who's doing the assaulting. 280 kills with his halberdiers, 208 with this one. But yeah, a load of the other ones getting like 100 or around that mark. The Clan Raiders here getting 43 kills, and then his Wayne Riders getting 277, 268, 226, some very good kills. Then we have Hiller playing as Isengard as well, his general, which I think I may have shelled a few times with grenades, getting 157 kills. Then we have 159 kills over here for another one of his White Stormers. Well, his Pikes did okay, but nothing insane, 61. And yeah, crossbows again, I think same to mine, not really getting that many kills. Satchek's then playing as the Dunland Tribes, getting 107 kills as Dunland Chosen, 138 with this one, 91 with his Blood Avengers. His Archers getting 98 kills is pretty good for them. 183 kills with Dunland Marauders is exceptional. And then 116 kills with the Champion Reavers. Very, very well done. Then we have Mature Child playing as Rohan. 214 kills with Prince Theodred. Then we have, yeah, like 11 kills these Guard of Golden Hall. I think all these other 5 might be the one that got shelled. Cav getting 121 kills and 144. But yeah, a rough game. His Axestains were just not going to be the ones to hold the line and break through. But yeah, Corrupted Master just brought 1 or 2 Earling Retainers. Just brought like an entire army of these guys. Best one getting 99 kills. Theoden only getting 14 in his little sneaky move, but yeah, did not get too many kills. Then we have Mythic playing as the Wooden Realm, 114 kills with the last Garland Blades. His Archers getting 99, the best one here. Oh, Lords of Lasgarland, 249 kills and 287. Some really good kills here with some of his Archers. So well done to Mythic there. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. It seems that Erebor is going to return from vacation, and they're going to find out that Rohan is a terrible house sitter. They lost Erebor to the armies of evil, but maybe we'll do a like Erebor reclamation. We'll see. But yeah, if you're interested in that, do let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.